right now I am heading over to Jim's house. We just got done shooting this episode, and I told him I had to go, be with the wife and the son. We have to do some adulting things, and he's just doing his thing. What he didn't know is I'm going to his house, and shout out to Cheyenne. We are having a little surprise party for your boy Jim, and it's going to be fun. So, looking forward to his, surprise look. Stay tuned.
Are you serious? Happy birthday! Come in!
Hi everyone, how are we?
Yeah,
Thanks.
it'll take you a little while to get
One more day, right?
another one.
Oh, you! You!
Welcome to
One Set. What's up, everybody?
My name is Anthony Irvin.
You beat yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, CB myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Jim Green. Don't even need a hit of traffic light.
Okay, good.
Welcome to
One Set. Every year that's an election year is a leap year.
Is that true?
Fun fact.
That's good to know, because I never could keep up with when we get the leap year.
But you can keep up with when the elections are coming, because everything election-wise is always shoved down our throats, right?
Right.
But yeah, that's it. Fun fact, 7th grade social studies, just taking it back because this posts on Friday, so we should do Flashback Friday segments, right?
Yeah, true.
Social studies teacher was like, how many days are there in a year? And I was like, because I was pretty close to the front.
Mm-hmm.
And he called on me. I was like, 365 days and 6 hours. And he was like, oh, we got a little wise guy up here, don't we?
Yeah.
Because every 4 years, those 6 hours add up to the extra day.
Your
right?
math head going there.
Yeah. Yeah. 13-year-old me. And I was getting shut down by my teacher. And I was like, I'm not that kind of person talks out
right.
A Weisenheimer kind of kid. Mm-hmm. But I answered it, and he was like, oh, we got a smart aleck up in here. And I was just like, no, I was just answering the question.
Right. I'm just trying to prove you're right.
I mean, it's not every 4 years. We just get an extra rotation. It's those 6 hours every 4 years build up to the extra day, right?
There you go.
Someone that knows the Mayan calendar, if you want to comment on this and tell me how wrong that I am, have at me.
Throw it in the comments.
Throw it.
Man, throw it right out there.
Throw it right out there. And anything from February that you want to touch base on? Because we're headed straight into St. Patrick's Day, spring.
Mm-hmm.
Winter's almost done. We haven't had we
literally have 3 weeks until the beginning of spring. So
no major snowstorms.
I'm stoked. I mean, I was never a winter person. I've always said that, if it's going to be cold, it better snow. So when it's freezing cold and it's not snowing, I hate it.
Right.
So I'm stoked for spring. But we had a rare thing this year. I mean, we almost went through the whole winter with no snow. I think we had 1 or 2 sprinkles here and there, but nothing of that's quality of and we rarely get blizzards. It's usually every couple of years we get a blizzard. But we haven't got like a big like 2-3 inches that like keeps you home from work or school or anything. It's nothing of that sort.
Yeah, nothing where like the roads were shut down.
No,
Nothing like that.
so I felt it was like doable this year
up till now. I'm like, wait until April 1st, and they're like, April Fools. Oh,
yeah,
blizzard.
we're gonna get done this podcast. We're gonna look at my door and it's gonna be snowing. Mother Nature's gonna be like,
Eh.
bleh.
Oh my goodness. Lil Tone's good.
He's good, man.
I know you said he was like kind of sick a couple weeks
A little
ago.
bit. Yeah. And thankfully, Jem was saying this weekend, like, I feel this is the first weekend that all three of us are like feeling good. And I was like, yeah, just don't jinx it. Because last night, like, I felt like my like
way to go.
Because last night I felt like my throat was starting to get a little itchy. I'm like, God, come on, why me? Because I felt like every week or like every other week I was getting some type of like congestion or some type of cold. And I got one more thing before we start this too. So obviously you don't have a kid, but
it's not that obvious, everyone. But
no, I mean, I had to really do some dig deeping Google searches for that.
If you're out there, hi.
Yeah.
I'm Dad.
Hi. But no, so little guy comes into my room in the morning, and depending on the time, we'll keep him in the bedroom. We'll let him just sleep in our bed. We don't try to do it too much because we don't want him to get used to it, blah blah blah.
Sure.
So Jen's getting her stuff done downstairs to get ready for the day, and I'm trying to keep him from like going off the bed, blah blah blah, and I'm in and out of sleep. So I closed my eyes because he started settling down. I'm like, all right, cool, I can I can shut my eyes and be okay. Next thing I know, I feel his finger like right on my hand. He put a booger on my lip. And
was this salty?
Oh, it was so salty. I was half asleep, and all I just feel is like his hand, his little baby finger, just go like this, and then you feel like the little thing. I'm like and I'm trying not to curse in front of this kid, but I'm like, what the whoopsie in my face? And all that, I'm trying to get this, and now that I have like this, what we call a beard, like it was trying to get like onto the hairs. I couldn't find it because you're in pitch dark. You can't find where this thing is. And mind you, I'm doing this. He's looking at me like, can you find it?
Like he set you up?
Yeah, 100%. He's like, morning, daddy.
Hey, Zaddy, how's that salt taste?
Yeah.
And you're like, what the
So if anybody's wondering what it's like to have a kid, that's an example. Fun times.
So I don't have a child of my own, like a Homo sapien, like a human
that you know of.
If you're out there, again, hi. But I am a newly stepdad to dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the past 2 years now,
right?
Aquino is like about to be 12 years old in June, so let him out, and sometimes like he'll do squat, and it runs out. And talk about being a dad when you're staring at your son's whoopsie to make sure everything's cool. That's dad moments, right? Yeah. So when it's not cool, dad moment 2.0, right? Because
I've never seen so much whoopsie in my life in the last 2-3 years. Dude, you never know how much you appreciate your kid taking a whoopsie until you have a kid. Right? You're like, oh, did you poop today, bud? You're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, okay, good.
Okay, good. And then you go to wipe and you're like, what's this thing that's still stuck in there? Yeah. So said dog, every 4 to 6 weeks, after some time, like I guess constipation or he's got like bad hind legs and back issues.
Mhm.
So I think when he's squatting, like he's struggling
Yeah.
to squeeze out what needs to come out.
Yeah.
right?
Smaller dogs have a lot of those like the back leg problems because I mean their bodies are so smaller and I guess like
Tight.
tight. Yeah,
But
I mean, my mom's dog has the same issues every once in a while. Like he used to be able to like jump off of couches, do this and that, but he doesn't do it as much as he used to.
Yeah.
So
so we had to bathe him yesterday because he had like crap like stuck
yeah. Mhm.
back there. Yeah, it's just like after a couple weeks, it's like you see because you're staring at it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that's fine. We're good. All right. And then you get to like where we were yesterday. It's like he's basically got half a turd just hanging back
Dingling
there.
there.
Yeah. And it's just like, all right, he can't be going around the house sitting on carpets,
Right.
like anything.
Mm-hmm.
So we put him in the tub yesterday, cleaned him off, and his mother,
Mhm.
Cheyenne, given that it's, God, she would hate me for saying this, but it is her dog 1st,
Mhm.
right? Like the dog was bought for her.
Right.
She's like, that's not our dog at this point. I'm like, I'm the adopted stepdad.
Yeah, you're the stepdad. I mean,
seriously.
like, I'll be there. I'll put some money on the table, but
I mean, I'll let him out when he's barking and like, she has like back issues and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll take him out. Like I'll let him outside. Like I don't care. I'll feed him or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like last week that we ran into this and I stood outside. I was like, come on, just go again and get rid of that nonsense. He just laid down in the yard. And I wanted to be mad at him,
Yeah.
because you have a kid, because you're like, come on.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, okay. And then you have to step up and do the dad thing,
Mhm.
right? So took him inside. I grabbed the wipes and lifted his tail. I was like, come on.
Mhm.
Gave him a little wipe.
Wipe.
Pardon me, sorry. But yeah, yesterday it was like tub time. He's getting a bath, and whatever was in there, Cheyenne pulled out, which is like in every 3 months or maybe even 2 months that we have to do. It's just, I don't know. It's just a thing. It's a dad thing, right?
Dad things. Yep. At least we're kind of on the same level, but with two different people, so it's good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're dealing with a human being,
Right? But still, even they always say like if you're not having an actual like kid, a dog, like taking care of a dog is somewhat like taking care of a kid because you got to make sure you feed them, you got to make sure you like not necessarily change them, but make sure you take them out for walks and do all that. It's kind of the same thing. I mean, they're really codependent. Or really just dependent on you.
Yeah.
So that's in the same scenario of that. I mean, you're having some, kid or the dog that is very dependent on you to take care of them.
Yeah, and it's very new for me because I grew up, especially in like my mid to late teen years into my 20s and early 30s, actually, cats.
Yes.
Which are just super simple animals to have. Like, you feed them, especially if you have outdoor cats. Even if they're indoor, you have a litter box. You feed them, they do their business, they sleep, they'll cuddle with you. That's it. They don't bark, they don't make noise like that.
Right. I feel like cats are like somewhat more independent than dogs.
Yeah.
You kind of need to give a dog a little bit more attention than a cat. Because I feel like the cat will definitely tell you, like, leave me alone type of thing, where dogs like, hey, I'm happy to see you. What we're doing today,
Yeah, and I think I don't want to speak on your mother's behalf, but if I had to guess, she had a similar sentiment, like, as to when my mom wanted to get a dog, and it was because her kids were grown. They were out doing their thing. and having been a mother for decades,
X-Mound. Yeah.
yeah, it's like, hey, I want a little companion thing
Mm-hmm.
that, like, yeah, it makes you responsible. You have to take care
Right.
of them, right?
And both our dads were in the same aspect of like,
We
"All
did
right,
this.
I guess I'm getting this dog for you then.
Yeah, 100%. Dude. All right, so we did this poll. Anthony actually conducted the poll, and I tried to troll it pretty hard.
Oh yeah, you did a good job this month. And the troll thing almost won, so thank you guys.
Well, and honestly, I am happy because my sister Kim, I like kind of told her like, hey, this is kind of going on kind of thing. And she was like, oh, I actually saw that in theaters with Miss and like both of their husbands, current husbands at this point, or maybe whatever, way back when. And she was like, it's kind of boring. Like there's a lot of dead time. So she went and voted for, we had I Love You Man on there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She voted for that because she was like, that's perfect for the both of you. And I kind of like gave up.
That one's such a good movie. And I gave up. But I Love You Man is such a good movie.
Yeah, no,
and
but
even though a lot of the choices that we had were good, and I think they were a good mix of like very like serious. Then we had like some that were like a mixture of serious and comedy, and then ones that were just like one that was out of left field.
Yeah, I think that what won actually fits us very well. Like it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun for us to talk about.
Because we were talking off air, the fact that we haven't seen this one in a while, so it'll be good for us to kind of watch it over again. Like, because, you know, Christmas Vacation, that was the first time I saw that like front to back. So I was like paying attention to it, but I knew the spots where I've seen it before. Where this is like, okay, like we'll pay attention, but obviously give our commentary for you guys.
Sure.
And again, thank you for everybody who voted. It seems like, you know, this is the second time we were doing it, and you know, we've been getting some great engagement for you guys, so we appreciate everybody who was you know, tagging along and doing this. So we'll continue to do it, and we'll mix it up for next month, and or unless you guys have a suggestion on, you know, a certain theme of watch along we should do, and we'll pick some stuff, and you know, because we want to continue to do things that people want to see.
Absolutely.
So this has been, you know, pretty successful, you know, starting off this year with doing it. So,
I'd say, yeah.
So the winner for this month was us watching 50 First Dates with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler.
I'm stoked. It's going to be a fun watch. I'm excited.
So don't think we need the headphones anymore, so we'll be able to listen to this thing. So we can at least take the headphones off.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to really tell the audience we're watching on Peacock, but I mean, you guys can do it wherever you want. But if you guys want to watch along, you know, we'll timestamp it for you guys so you guys can watch along in real time, even though this is going to be previously recorded, obviously. So, you know, you guys can be in sync with our commentary to the movie.
Yeah, we're going to do the countdown, but at least we're letting them know the platform that we're watching on, because some platforms, the time might be off by like a couple seconds. So,
right.
Yeah, we're definitely watching on Peacock. It's an hour. It says 39 minutes. It's like an hour 40. Not bad. Not too long. The other movie that I was pushing for was like over 2 hours.
Yeah.
So these watch alongs that we're doing, we'd like to hear if you would rather us do, because we've done a couple watch alongs where it was like just like Family Guy, South Park, just like those 20-minute episodes. We've done a couple of the wrestling stuff that were like 30, 45 minutes, close to an hour. Let us know. Like if you want us to watch really long stuff and give like our commentary on it, we're down. We're absolutely
100%.
here for it. If you're like, I don't have time for that. I'd rather you just do more short stuff. Short, tight. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
we're in. Right, Anth. When you're ready.
All right. So we'll do the whole formal countdown, 3, 2, 1, and go. Even though it's going to be a minute for it to tune up. So so we'll do 3, 2, 1, and go. So If you're ready, buddy, we'll get started.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Is that supposed to be the Statue of Liberty? I don't even know.
No, I don't know who it is.
The Statue of Columbia? Statue of... Who is that?
I don't know. But she ages great.
Because she's looked the same for the last 50 years?
Terrific.
Let's get like a pinch volume.
Yeah. There you go. That's good.
That's fine.
54 states.
Now, it's snowing there, wherever that is.
Mm-hmm.
Not there.
Not there. The sun is shining.
I can see clearly. So I think everyone's just ran. Oh, Walking Dead.
Yeah. Right.
I think everyone's literally just talking about Hawaii.
Mm.
Like Tom's mom. Oh, I want to talk about Hawaii. Right.
Right. Yeah. I want to talk about Hawaii.
Yeah. Shout out to Chiro.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen this part of the movie.
No, you've seen it. You just forget about it because it's not important to the plot.
Right.
It's very forgettable.
Mhm.
It's all. Oh,
Kevin James was in this movie?
oh snap! King of Queens.
Yeah.
Dang, those shades are tight.
Yeah. Oh, I said that a little loudly. Linda.
Yikes!
Linda.
Linda. Oh, that's a watch along.
Yeah, that'll be definitely.
That's
one
a
we just-
not poll watch.
It won't be a poll, guys.
Sorry.
We're just gonna do that. We got it.
You ever been on a jet ski?
No.
Me neither. It looks fun.
Yeah, I would totally do it.
You know what's real cool? My dad took my sister on a jet ski when I was down competing in Ocean City, Maryland. I was getting ready to dance. Like I had 2 hours before I was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I got off stage and my mom was like, oh yeah, Dad took Kim jet skiing. I was like, this MFer right here. Seriously?
Yeah. Like you're having fun on my time. What the hell?
All right. Just a timestamp for when I'm speaking free speech that's not allowed to be spoken.
Turtle weed. Perfect.
I gotta say, I love when like I love when you see like the same people across like Will Ferrell, like Owen Wilson, Vince Vaughn. Like
I was just
they
gonna
have
say,
like, the same.
can we almost make a debate that Adam Sandler has the best like
Consistency.
crew of people that he always puts in his movies?
Yeah, and they find a way to
If
make,
not one of the best. Like
they find a way to make the characters different, but the same.
Yeah, like they're never playing the same.
Yeah.
Like they're never playing the same characters in each movie. They're always doing something, which is cool. I mean, but you always have that comedic value to them, but they're never playing the same type of comedic value in everyone.
I'm trying to remember his name. You've seen Mr. Deeds, right? Oh, you have. I didn't digest what that sound was.
No, I was looking at the the walrus. Oh,
Yeah. So John Turturro is this guy. So in Deeds, he's the butler,
right?
And he's like, "Very, very sneaky, sir."
Yeah,
right. and then he goes,
"Oh, yes,
yeah, so good, so good."
It is good.
He's in the Transformers movie.
Really?
Like, yeah. He's
definitely had a couple good roles other than being in Sandler movies. So
yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, beautiful. Like, how do they film that? Like, is that just CGI barf? Or is that like
I would like to hope it's just a hose and they're just like, take it.
She actually looks better than before.
Right? Who would have thought?
Did you see Danny DeVito's cameo a couple seconds ago as the Penguin?
I'm. That was good.
There.
Right there. Wah, 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 wah. All right, that was good.
Yeah. Dude, I can't imagine like living your entire life in Hawaii and never leaving. Like at least living like in like the continental US.
Yeah.
Like, we could drive all sorts of places.
Right.
Across just the US. If you have a passport, obviously you can go into Canada, you can go to Mexico, not recommended, but like just living on one island and
for the rest of your life
and never leaving.
Right.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
We hear you, Sandler.
Adam. Oh, Saddam. All right, where's Chewie? You see that fan back there mildly blowing?
Yeah.
Like it's not super hot outside.
Is there a point that when you see that, when you see fans that are just like either have it on or not?
Yes, seriously. Like, get with the program. Reese's peanut butter cup. Now we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's that dude from Moana, right?
I was thinking Street Fighter.
Okay. You mean E Honda with his nuts hanging out? Yeah. Oh no!
At first, he looked like the same dude, but I'm like, no, it's probably just another guy that looks like him.
Oh no, not in Street Fighter.
No.
Oh, bummer. All right, day one.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm so surprised. Like I like, wow. I don't know. I heard when I was, 20 years younger that she was in Playboy, and I was like, what?
Drew Barrymore?
Yeah. She did a whole
Never know.
spread. I haven't seen it and don't care. But I'm like,
we need
whoa.
to cut this off so we can go see that for evidence real quick. Kidding people.
Yeah, not interested. Don't care. Oh, more barf. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
What? I mean, clearly an ultrasound, but is that like an alien inside of that seal?
Let's find out.
Like, what being on this universe did that to her?
Yeah. Like, you're riding solo, so what happened?
Sorry for getting off topic here, but watch that Y2K episode of Family Guy back again.
Yeah.
And when they show the world blowing up and then the aliens in the spaceship and the dude walking up with the probe and he's like, "What'd I miss?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good part.
Yeah. Sheesh. Oh. Like, how do they, like, how long did they wait for that seal to do that?
Oh, they're trained. Did you know that? They're actors like themselves. Don't discriminate, Jim. Trained animals need love too.
Hope they're paying their taxes just like the rest of us.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sore subject because April 15th is coming up, right?
Yeah. Pay your dues, people.
Or don't and see what happens.
Yes, yeah. You'll find out.
There he is.
Yeah, E-Honda.
Honda. He actually looks like a dude that just grew up on the island and never left.
Yeah.
Right? Day 2.
Now, I was going to say, so this is day 2, and he's just realizing, well, not necessarily realizing it yet, but.
Because you haven't known how to think for the last 26 years? I don't know.
I'll be here tomorrow. You can do it again.
Yeah, and then you're going to reintroduce yourself again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to show me your spread?
What?
What? It's weird.
No, you don't. Like,
No, you don't. You're not going to say that tomorrow. Or actually, you probably will say the same exact thing. So, you ever see Click?
yes.
He's an architect in that, isn't he?
Yes. Same thing he's doing here. Yeah.
So, weird connection.
Similarities.
Yeah. Now,
Oh, so like how you're saying, like movies, like conspiracy, like connect and everything.
Yeah,
Cool.
sure.
Let's do it. We'll be
Let's
the
do
first
it.
one.
Yeah. Now, wasn't David Hasselhoff his boss in Click?
Yes.
Yeah. And then he paused and then he goes,
Right. Yeah.
and then he takes a dump on his desk.
Right. Burn. And I think he farted in his face, and then he wakes up and is like, so here's the thing. I mean, this isn't a new movie, so everybody kind of knows the plot to it, but was it the fact that, because you got to think she lives the same life every single day, but if something new comes along within that day, she doesn't remember that. She lives the same thing every day. So what
What does she
start-
remember and what doesn't she remember?
that
Yeah.
and like what started her making that like timed day lifestyle every day, or does she relive that last day before?
I think they talk about she gets.
I think she
they
gets
in
into
an
the
accident,
yeah, and I think she relives that, like what she did that whole day up until that point, and then yeah, or something.
Yeah, if you're watching along and you've never seen this,
Sorry,
it's it's kind of spoiling itself. It's called 50 First Dates because they're about to do this same day at least 50 times.
at least 50 times. And shows the guy's worth and commitment to try to get a girl to set up a date 50 times and do the same exact thing 50 times.
Oh, they're both dancing. How cute.
You know the song too?
Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Okay, bye.
Scatter, scatter.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. So I think
Look at this. Whoopsie.
I think her dad or her brother winds up explaining it to him.
Right. I remember the fact that she got in an accident, but thinking out of the box of like,
Bye. Wee.
Trying to think outside the box of like, so what started her like, what's the word I'm trying to think? Not repetition, but like the whole thing that she goes through every single day. Like
You're saying
she's
like
reliving a certain day, or is she just they got her doing a certain thing for every day, and then she just relives that every time. Like
you're saying she doesn't remember, but how does she know what she's doing
every
day to
single
day?
day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I get that.
Like, is she reliving a specific day before she got like the brain trauma? Or did the people that know her put her through this regime, and she's just something that she relives every day after it to give her some type of
up until like
organization.
5 p.m. it's just the same day and she's like fine, and then 5 p.m. they're like, okay, time for bed, like to hide the trauma kind of thing. Pardon me.
A shark. Sharks are naturally peaceful. Oh, where'd you get that bite? A shark.
Sorry, y'all, I'm not trying to chew in the camera.
Don't understand. Like either not chewing into the mic.
I picked one up and I was sitting here watching. I was like, mouth noises, and I'm like, nobody.
Some people make good living doing that way, like ASMR.
ASMR. Oh, talk about building multiple revenue streams.
Clip it.
Playing golf?
Literally. The same thing you are, literally.
Where's your club? She's like, I am the club.
I am the club.
Oh.
All right, let me go back to sleep.
Oh. Golf course. Happy Gilmore. Wow.
Connections, bro.
Yeah, man. It's not what you know, it's who you know, right? Oh, look at that huge drink. 2,000 calories. Look at all that. Okay.
Easily. Okay, was that necessary?
No. Yeah. Jeez. I remember the days I used to get those and be like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, fish bowls.
Oh, you mean that picture you sent me from Howl at the Moon?
that.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Taking his good old time because he's not feeling it.
Not feeling it. Getting there.
Well, since it's my last time in town, can I pretend you didn't just say that and still have sex with you anymore?
Hey.
Well, can you at least point in the direction of someone with me?
Where's E Honda?
Yeah, Honda. All right, that guy. Take care.
She
Uh,
she actually looked like Nicole Bass.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro. Oh, she Honda. I was gonna say, so weird. Okay, she's wearing the same shirt, but the weather is clearly different outside.
Right. Something you obviously cannot control. Can you get out of my face?
Wow, talk about harassment. Oh. Mm. Somebody needed to tell him a little bit sooner.
Right.
Aren't we all?
Don't count me out.
Here comes the
Yeah, yeah.
accident. Yeah. Same pink shirt.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, Bobby Boucher. You remember Bobby Boucher? Okay.
Have scotch and water on the rocks. Hold the scotch, please. Good one.
Good one.
Oh, because water, rain, water boy. That's a stretch. That's fine. I don't care.
We're going for it.
Yeah. Just going for everything.
She just can't retain any new information. It's like her slate gets wiped clean every night while she sleeps. Hold on. This sounds like something I would tell a psycho girl to stop calling me. I'm not a psycho girl. I wish I was making this up. She has no memory that she ever met you. What about the pineapple picker? She says that every day because each morning she wakes up thinking it's October 13th of last year.
Mm-hmm.
She comes here for breakfast because that's what she did on Sunday. Then October 13th was a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. So everything leading up to the time of the accident is the
It's just in her
same
memory,
thing.
but she relives that same day every day because that's where. Gotcha. So now it makes sense.
Oh, but they let her drive? That's cool.
Yeah. You remember how to drive, though. Cool.
feel like you're just lying to your kid.
Right.
Geez, what would you do?
If you had to, go through the same thing every day.
Like, if it was like little tone accident happened and it was, would you try to replicate it all the time, or would you try to like navigate trying to teach him to understand this is what happened?
Right.
And because
I guess eventually, and for any type of person at any age, like, unless I guess depends on how much you care for that person, just let them just go through it. But then, on the other hand, you want to, oh, hey, look, there's Rudy.
oh, it's Jason Kelsey, right?
Yeah, Jason Kelsey. But I would think, in my eyes, I would think you would want to try to, help them bring back their memories so they can, continue to, not have to relive their same day every day. But unless the doctors had told her that she would never retain any other information from here till for the rest of her life, then I guess you have to settle for this. But, going through the same routine every day, that would definitely be nuts. Because you're definitely taping that and rewatching that. Oh, they're taping it? Yeah. Whoopsie.
Like, what do they do? Just hide calendars from her at this point?
Right. Take that out. Like that walrus.
Literally.
Sure, again.
Quick shout out to Bruce Willis, by the way.
Yeah, with everything that's happened to him, that's crazy.
That's tough.
But have you seen that movie, Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah. Huge plot twist at the end.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I can't believe it. Bruce Willis is a ghost. I'm shocked. Did you see that coming?
Not at all.
Not at all.
For the 50th time. Let's check out tomorrow what they do.
Seriously.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back to our regular lives, pretty much. That's nuts then. So then when she goes to bed, you recreate everything for the next morning to do it all over again. Wow. And then they recreated the same paper for every morning. That's nuts. Wash the same shirt.
They must have bought like thousands of newspapers from that day.
Yeah.
Which is odd, right? Like, after the accident,
Speaking of Brokeback Mountain,
it must have been days before they like determined that that was a thing. So
yeah,
let's say a week later, they have to go to the newspaper printing company and say, "Hey, I need 1,000 of those copies from last week."
Right. And obviously, you're not thinking of this right at the moment to recreate that day for the rest of our life. You're eventually figuring out
I
what.
feel like realistically, it's like an over time.
Yeah.
You realize, oh my god, she doesn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're like over analyzing the situation, but
Right.
it makes it fun.
Oprah.
You like being out on boats or no?
I don't mind them.
Yeah. I mean, we did that ferry trip that one time.
Yeah, that was great.
That was cool. Didn't get seasick or anything. Just
Not at all.
no. I did the deep sea fishing thing twice.
Mm-hmm.
Once when I was like in 8th grade, and once when I was in 10th or 11th.
Yeah, it's always fun. 311.
Who? Who?
Who? Come on, man.
Yeah. Come on.
Me that.
Me that. No doubt.
Were you in the No Doubt?
I get down with Gwen Stefani, sure. Not like, I go and listen to her all the time right now.
Right. I don't listen to him that much anymore, but
But if
I definitely had that album.
if I was in a car with someone that was playing them, I wouldn't be like upset about it.
Right.
I'd be like, this is cool. Not like country music.
Yeah.
Gaggy.
Other than like Chris Stapleton or like John's like that, like I can definitely take him. He's not like country. He's like more like country
I
rock.
gotta say, there are some Keith Urban songs that I can get down with. Like that grew on me.
Mm-hmm.
Long time ago. And this Morgan Wallen guy
Mm-hmm.
is clearly like pressing into Main Street.
Right.
Being played on 96.5. Okay. Trying to make himself cry.
Right.
This is so whack.
Oh no.
Can't read.
Who? Hey, it's like my son in the morning when he doesn't know what he wants.
It's bad enough when you're hungry, but you don't know what you want for yourself.
Yeah, I hate that.
But then someone else is like, I'm hungry. And you're like, okay.
What do you want? I don't know, whatever you want.
And it's like you make a suggestion. It's like, no.
No.
And it's like, I'm done.
I'm out.
I'm out. Like Shark Tank. I'm out.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. Not investing in that. Bye.
No. Okay.
Spam.
Yeah. Yes. Literally. Yeah, don't worry, you'll talk to me tomorrow. I can read a little. Shamu.
Oh, monkey wrench in your daily plans.
Is this the guy? I'm calm. Okay, I'm calm. So I wonder what happens unless they've kind of implemented it here. What happens if one of those stages in that day, like, goes wrong?
Like derails.
Yeah.
It
So
throws
what do they?
off the timeline.
Right. So what do they do? The pineapples in the morning. What if they forgot we needed to stock up on more pineapples? We don't have the pineapple for the morning.
Yikes.
Oh.
Like CGI or trained? Like someone was behind the camera and was like, and they were
Over
like,
here. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Clapping their fins. Yeah. Are those fins? No, they're. What are they? Wings? They're not wings.
I would consider them fins.
Yeah, I think they're fins. But it's like,
Fin. Okay, Finn.
okay, fin. Oh, boo-hoo. Adam Sandler had to film this movie in Hawaii. That's terrible.
Must be nice.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I was out on a shoot for like 3 months in Hawaii. And it was drooling. Yeah, I was at work for 40 hours a week. Who had the better schedule?
He's like, all right, I'm going to rail her off the road right
Who hasn't done that trick?
I mean, I haven't, but
Me neither. Because knowing me, I would definitely electrocute myself
You
as
would
the
just-
joke.
you would try
Like,
to
no, I'm
think
actually.
about it and totally just F it up.
Yeah, thinking I'm joking and I'm actually electrocuting myself. And they're laughing at me like, ah, you're funny. And I'm just on the ground dying. And they're like, all right, get up.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. I can't.
Okay. I can't do this. Oh, Danny DeVito again.
Cameo again. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, God.
She's not even looking. Ready for that?
You sure this is a good thing? So did I.
Try again tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Look at those weak.
Whoopsie. Yeah, all right, I'm good. I'm good. Timeout. Oh. Ah! You got him.
He's like, oh,
Whoopsie. Oh man. Okay. Hmm. She sings like whoopsie. That's true. Because she's still gonna get old, and then she's gonna wonder, "Oh, I aged."
happened?
Yeah. Unless you just take all the mirrors out of your house, so she never really sees her appearance. Mhm.
Oh, somebody missed a little important detail.
Mm.
Damn, Zaddy. Oh, cat's out of the bag now.
Whoopsie.
Now. Cat's out of the bag, meow.
Wait a minute.
Women. I want an explanation now. All right, Lucy, just go to bed. And then
Yeah, right.
tomorrow morning, forgets it all.
Yeah. Wait here a minute. Wait a minute.
Women. Just jumps off the end of the dock.
Whee!
You got to the end and you're like, I can't run anymore. I guess I'll just.
Wait, I remembered I can't swim, or is it I'm remembering it?
Well, wait. What's
Am I-
left? I don't
Wait,
even...
like, am I remembering I can't swim, or is it just because I'm doing it every day?
I'm living on this
Whoopsie.
island. I don't know how to swim, but I can drive every day.
Yeah.
This is weight belt. Dang, she got banged up.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in the air
Tonight.
Hold on.
Oh no. So that kind of proves they have had derailments here and there, because she's probably had this incident like, oh, I want to talk to a doctor. Like, you have. So they've obviously had her have like quote unquote derailments here and there.
And then tomorrow morning, it's like,
All a blur.
wake up! Make up!
Come on and do the same thing over again. Just kidding.
That's what I was saying. It's a lie all the time. And not a small one. Like a giant lie all the time. Abysmal. Jeez, even the hospital looks like I want to stay there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know. Dan Aykroyd was in this picture,
I didn't know we were watching Ghostbusters.
right?
Or Tommy Boy.
Or Tommy Boy.
That's
Another good one.
Wait, you've seen it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just had to check.
Yeah.
Bees. Bees. Another fishnet shirt.
Get off the juice. Get off the juice. Oh, I remember this.
Reintroduces himself after 10 seconds.
Yeah. So her condition is permanent. So she will never retain any information after that specific day. So yeah. It's so messed up to make fun of that, but
it was clearly
yeah.
presented for comedic value, right? Again,
yeah, they're all laughing in the back.
just a couple.
Just a couple. Well, you're gonna restock it tomorrow, so it's all good. So it's like I never drank them at all. So yeah.
Sit your
Whoopsie
down.
Whoopsie down. You ain't gonna do.
that. Yeah. Peeping out of a diary at this point.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you're just gonna sneak up on her with flowers like she knows you?
Oh yeah, I remember this part too. His one-liners are so good.
Yeah, they're clutch, man.
Quits weed. Said no one ever.
Yeah.
What's news back on weed? A month later. Not kidding.
I feel it.
Most days. Take the camera.
They make it real ratchet. I love it.
Sorry about your brain. He's like, did you need that?
That's not scripted.
That's that. Please tell me you know what I'm thinking about at that point.
Like 7th grade?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, got it.
I'm too smart.
So, like, Is this at 8 a.m. just to like get it out of the way and then try to have a day?
A
'Cause
day.
You got to do it again the next day.
Right.
Right.
I guess in hopes that even though it's permanent, that she's hoping that she starts remembering something.
Does that mean that they have to convince her that she's a cow?
Yes.
Great. Because milk.
Milk.
Do you think they're both trying to run? Because it didn't look like it. They were just both like.
Like, don't run too fast, but just act like you're running.
Yeah, she didn't want to run too fast, or else she'd hurt another cow.
Yeah.
Too easy. It'd be like that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Mahalo.
Wait, he was the guy in Waterboy that goes, "Good one,
Good one. Yeah. He was cross-eyed.
Well, like, I don't want to. I'll hurt myself. Cross-eyed like he was. It was
Yeah,
too
right.
good. Oh, video cameras. Remember them?
Yeah, right?
So, must have showed her the tape at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, when she wakes up. For sure.
What if you just like make her pull an all-nighter and don't let her sleep? Like they never even tried that.
Right.
Like, come on.
When you just constantly just try to keep her up for the rest of her life.
Don't let her sleep.
Don't let her sleep at all. This day can never end. Oh, I'm sleepy. Stay up a little bit more.
Just keep feeding her Adderall.
Yeah.
Just take a little sniff. What is this? Shut up and take it.
Yes.
Like cocaine.
I'll tell you after, yeah. Tight.
He's like, okay, good. So this is a guy who will just like pick up random women. right? Because he
Mhm.
said that earlier.
Yeah.
You know, Nicole Bass, right?
Nicole Bass.
Yeah.
Bits.
So he's basically doing that same thing, just with the same person.
Pretty much.
But it's like a guarantee.
Oh yeah.
Because when he's
You found the loophole in the game.
Yeah. He's like, oh, let me cling to this person that has like brain trauma.
So if we get in an argument, I never have to worry about it because you're gonna forget about it.
That.
I was gonna say you just say it every single day.
Throw up on her.
Yeah, right.
Shaking fins.
So you're technically able to just go on multiple dates every day, but you're just giving her the same, spiel every date, but going to a new location every time.
You can diversify it a little bit, like change it up.
Yeah.
Different things. You just got to go through the morning ritual.
Right.
Hey, you were,
Nuh.
Yikes.
The dolphin's like, uh-huh. Mary Kate and Ashley.
It's so weird, like, that they were, like, childhood stars, like, as, like, real youngins.
Yeah.
Preteens. And then their sister is in all the
Marvel movies. Which I never made the connection that they were related.
Making splashy splash. You ever see The Wedding Singer?
I haven't seen it all the way through.
So it's them, by the way.
That's true, yeah, because they're both in there, yeah.
They're both the leads. That's a great flick, man. Oof.
Yeah, I haven't seen the thing all the way through, but I've seen like bits and parts.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert for anyone that's tuning in or listening along, because I'm going to ruin the end of that movie. Which is because he's playing and singing to her. So she's engaged to this other dude who's a troll.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the plane, like going to Vegas to like quit, marry kind of thing. He winds up like hijacking the first class on the plane, and Billy Idol's in first class.
Right.
That scene is so good, but he comes out and he sings the song "Growing Old with You."
Yeah.
You know that one?
I think the one that's like the more famous part, well-known part in that movie, or
yeah. My parents' 25th wedding anniversary, like I think I was like 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
We like held it down in Wilmington at some restaurant, and I called my parents up to like just dance, and that was the song that I played
Nice.
for them. And we all sang, "Even let you hold the remote control." It was a lot of fun.
Awesome moment.
Yeah, they're great together.
And here we go.
Who the f*** are you?
Yeah. Oh, whoopsie.
You're a stalker.
Yeah, right.
There
Stalker,
it is.
there it is.
Biscuit.
I got him.
Fake.
Fake.
Oh, he works?
Oh, yeah. Like we were just talking, at least you get in an argument. She won't remember the next day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He works at the aquarium. There he is.
Wah, wah, wah. Squeeze me. Meh, 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 meh.
Why is he smiling?
Right. We'll cross that bridge when it happens. Too easy.
Could you imagine she's asleep and her water breaks and she's like, what? Too many fun scenarios that you could play with that.
There's a connection, I thought.
I know it's pouring down rain, but how is he drenched like immediately?
Right. The dramatic rain scene.
Yeah. Oh, and she just stepped outside. Like,
You caught yourself there, right?
sure did.
Good job.
Hey, thanks. Drank, he drank. Because sad, he sad. Doesn't have to wipe water on his face for tears.
Yeah. I can actually go back to drinking water. That's got to be a total mind blower.
Friend zone.
Yeah, right? Too big of a pansy. Or a hefty bag. All right. Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, freaking flop, please.
Belly flop. Hmm. I think that moment in the movie is coming up. Yes. He's like,
He's like flexing
yeah.
the arm. Because Adam must sing, right?
Mm-hmm. He's sick. Whoopsie.
Go back! Go back!
Go back!
Go back! Yeah.
You're painting a picture and you're doing an excellent job.
You're doing a great job. Kinda.
Just going up, sir. Good luck with that memory problem. Yeah, thank you.
Hi,
I'm
I'm
Tom.
Tom.
Whatever.
No.
Uh-uh.
Steve Harvey.
What's your name? Henry. I want to show you something. Will you come with me?
Do you know who that guy is? Dude, I don't even know who I am. Oh, well, you're Pablo Picasso. Really? No, not really.
Cool. All right.
This is my studio.
Yowie wowie.
Right? Egghead.
Almost every night. I would say that makes a lot of sense. Henry, nice to meet you.
The ultimate CB.
Oh, okay.
Too easy.
Hi, I'm Tom.
Like, how does she not freak out like she did the one morning when she woke up with him? Right?
Exactly.
Okay, so he recreated the video that she burned.
Mm-hmm. With some more updates, obviously.
Oh, dang, what's this?
Yikes.
You wake up, you watch a VHS, and you're like, oh, I'm a parent.
Right.
By the way, out on a boat. It's a wild concept for a movie. It did well, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Had to just toss that in there.
Toss that in there, yeah. All right.
And this was back before post-credit scenes were a thing,
Right.
right?
Yeah, so seeing that front to back, like I said, I've seen pretty much everything except that like intro to the movie where, all the ladies were talking about this certain person.
Mhm.
So that was like the only real thing I didn't remember from the movie. Everything else, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remembered her waking up on the boat at the end and watching the tape.
Yeah.
Like I definitely remember that part.
Yeah.
And I remembered the brother and the dad
Mm-hmm.
being like, stay away from her, you don't understand. And like the coffee shop that they get that they're like, I remember that stuff. Him working at the aquarium, didn't remember that detail because it's pretty minute. It's not highlighted a lot throughout the movie.
Right.
I know at one point she like left him and he chased after her. Yeah, I mean it's a fun concept. It's just that like people can't generally relate to it, right? That's the only thing. Like you have to get sucked into the concept and believe it and be like, oh, this is so like beautiful, right? But it's not a story that you hear other people go through on the regular. I mean,
No.
other than this feels impossible, but I'm doing this. I'm chasing after them because they're it, right?
Right.
Like I think that the overall general theme speaks to that, but
how far are you willing to go to, like, you're never going to have this person remember you, but how far are you willing to go to,
spend your whole rest of your life with them? Yeah,
that you're going to have to relive the same. But it seems like, she had some inkling of memory at the end of who he was, but didn't really still at that point.
Right. Well, because Dan Aykroyd, being the doctor, was like, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. It's not. But, and this is why I was saying, like, well, what happens if she stays up all night? Or what happens if you wake her up super early? Like, when does the memory get erased? As soon as she falls asleep kind of thing?
Right. Because they said, through the night when she's sleeping, it just starts
she's
over.
Just boom, 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 boom,
right.
Erase, start over. Right. So, her telling him, I don't know who you are, but I dream about you every night.
Right.
It's like, okay, so they're saying she doesn't know who he is. She doesn't remember him specifically, but basically she is remembering
to an extent,
to a very like minute extent.
Yeah.
Like, okay. And I think that's all he wanted to hear was like, okay, she might not remember like the specifics, at which point you just have to document every single day, every minute, so that if there's a day where she just wants to chill out and relax and not really do much, it's like, well, watch all these VHSs back, and this is the life that we've been having,
right?
And then she'll be like, oh my god.
And how often do you update that VHS? And knowing it's a VHS, you know how hard that is to recreate at that time.
Jeez, you're spending all your money on tapes, right?
But
this is before you could document and record everything on your phone, right? What year did that movie come out? I want to say it's at least 20 years old, right?
Something like that. I would say early 2000s.
Yeah. 2004. Okay.
2004.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So just about 20 years.
Yeah. It's practically 20 years old at this point.
Yeah. But great movie. And again, we'll shout out to everybody. Thank you for, participating in the watch along this month. We'll have another one up probably next week, since that'll be the beginning of the month for like the first Monday. We usually put up on the first Monday. We'll leave it up for
you mean
a week or two. Yeah, the poll.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll put that up again, and we'll think of some things to go for next month. And
again, let us know if you like the shorter watch-alongs or if you like the long watch-alongs. I mean, we don't mind either or.
Maybe since we're going into March and we have St. Patrick's Day,
Mhm.
maybe we pick movies that have the word green in them, like Green Mile,
Sure.
Green Lantern.
Sure.
What are some other ones that?
I mean, there's like the Leprechaun horror movies if you want to go into that genre.
Those are always good too.
Which I haven't seen in forever.
I've seen bits and parts, so yeah,
Yeah, and
that's another idea.
yeah. So we'll play along. We'll figure it out.
Absolutely.
Maybe even eat a bowl of Lucky Charms because we were just talking cereal
I'm
the
totally
other day.
down.
Yeah, I haven't had cereal in forever. It's
absolutely.
Jeez. But yeah.
Yeah, but thank you guys. Really appreciate it. This has been another episode of One Set. Anthony Irvin.
Jim Green right here.
We'll see you guys on the next episode.
All right. Take care. Love y'all. Thank you.